There. That's better. These people are not paying your bills, so why do you care? If you click on this video thinking I'm going to sweet talk this for you, then you can go ahead and click off because I'm about to tell you the truth. You are standing in your own way, operating your life based on the opinions of other people. Everybody's always going to have something to say. So what?
But how do I stop caring about what people think about me?
Well, there's a few things that can help with that, and I'm going to give you my advice on how you can start not caring. But before we start, if you're new to our channel, I'm Neek. This is The Muses. Now let's just go ahead and start with the first thing. Why do you care? That is the first question that I think you should start with asking yourself. Why do I care? Why do I care what people think about me? So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, am I operating out of fear? What do I mean when I say fear? Do you have a fear of being laughed at, picked on, a fear of being perceived, a fear of what your family or your friends might say about you? Why do you really have that fear? Where does that fear come from? And then you have to internalize and actually figure out, why do I actually fear these things? Is it irrational, or is this actually what I'm actually afraid of? A lot of times people care about what other people think is because you're secretly judging other people. And what I mean when I say you're secretly judging people is when you scrolling on social media and you looking at people posting their photos on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it may be, you're projecting all those things that you fear people might pick at you for. So whether you're judging them for what they got on, judging them for if you think their content is corny or whatever it may be, you are secretly judging people. And because you're doing that, you're projecting your own stuff that you are afraid that people are going to do the same for you when you go to put yourself out there. So you have to be careful and check yourself when it comes to that, because you can't be around here judging people and at the same time people are doing things that you're not able to do. Another reason why I think people have a fear when it comes to caring what other people think about you, because you're afraid to show who you really are, your true self. And in that, I believe, lies the insecurity. So what are you actually insecure about? We all have our things. Trust me, my insecurity is I grow a lot of facial hair, but I do my best to make sure I get them razors and make sure I shave that face, because when I post myself on social media, I don't want you to see my stubble. So you have to be mindful of what it is that you're really afraid of when it comes to caring what people think about you. If people aren't going to like the real you, the person that you are authentically to your core, then you don't need those people around you, because they are going to continue to project their opinions on you, and you're going to keep taking it, and it's going to stop you from doing the things that you want to do in life, and that ain't going to do nothing but set you back. So the first thing I think people should do to stop taking on the opinions of other people is you have to love yourself. Love yourself and showing yourself self-love is all the same, but it is so vital to you operating in your truth, who you are authentically. If you don't love yourself, if you don't value yourself, if you don't see the self-worth in you, then of course you're going to care about what people think about you. And who wants to keep doing that? Who wants to operate like that? Who wants to live life like that? So with self-love and, valuing yourself comes confidence. You have to actually stand up tall and be brave and, put your shoulders back and be like, what I'm saying? Yes, I'm this, yes, I'm feeling myself and I'm all this and a bag of chips. And yeah, so what? And you're going to say what you want to say and I'm still going to do what I want to do. That's confidence. And confidence looks like assurance. Confidence looks like that person is walking and doing the things like no matter what it is that people got to say about them, they ain't caring. And when you have that confidence, when I tell you ain't nothing gonna stop you, ain't nothing gonna keep you in your tracks, ain't nothing gonna get in your way, because people gonna talk about you all they want to, but what? You got that confidence, you love yourself, so period. But with self-love and with confidence comes healing and growing. So in my last video, I named 5 things that I wish I knew in my 20s. And one of the points that I made was talking about, healing your childhood trauma or healing the things from your past that's, you're still carrying on your shoulders in the present. And it's important that you heal and you grow from those things that's holding you back, because the more you continue to hold on to those things and you don't heal or learn or grow from that, then you're also not only packing that on your back, but you're still carrying all the things about what people say about you, or you're still operating in fear of what people might think if you do this, or I don't want to do this because I think my mama might feel this way, or I don't want to do this because I think my friends might look at me like this way, or I don't necessarily want to put myself out there on social media because I just can't. You have all the excuses in the world. When are you going to heal? When are you going to actually put your foot down and say enough is enough? And if you like what you see so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I got so many more videos coming for you. Also, I think sometimes too, people care so much about what people think is because they have a fear of rejection. So that fear of rejection can really get in your own way. And when I say you're getting in your own way, these are the things. This is how you overcome that. So that way you don't care what nobody has to say about you. And I love one of the things that my wife has told me time and time and time again since we've been on this journey, if y'all don't know about it, but every time she puts herself out there, whether it's with her artwork, whether it's with the TikToks, no matter what it is, she always say, yes, there can sometimes be a fear, but you know what you got to do? You got to feel the fear and do it anyway, because over time, you're training yourself, you're training your mind to overcome those fears. Get into the habit of feeling the fear. And before you know it, little by little, the fear is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then it's going to be a non-factor. And the smaller that fear is, the less you care about being perceived, or the less you care about what people have to say when it comes to whatever it is that you might be afraid of this whole time. That's why it's important to walk in your truth. Always be your authentic self. And then also ask yourself, if I care so much about what people think, how is that affecting my end goal? How is that affecting what I'm out here to accomplish? Why am I letting the fear of what people have to say about me keep me from my goals? Like I said at the beginning, these people are not paying your bills. So why do you care? You should not care, because these people do not control who you are or what you do. And we can't talk about caring what other people think without keeping your haters in mind. You don't want to give your haters any clout. You don't want to give your haters no pat on the back or give them something else to say. So yeah, you're going to attack that on. But you know what I'm saying? What 3LW say? Haters, they gonna hate. They gonna hate anyways. Whether you do something good, whether you do something bad, it don't matter. Your haters are there to hate every single thing that you're doing because they're not brave enough to step into their own shoes and their own authenticity to do the things that you're doing. There are so many people that wish they had the balls or wish they had the bravery that you did to just, do the things that you desire, do the things that you dream about or that you're passionate about. And people really do allow themselves to get in their own way. And when it comes to your haters, honey, you gotta just dust your shoulders off because, like I said, they're gonna hate anyway, regardless. It don't matter what you do. So just know that you have to operate and knowing that no matter what steps I have to take to get to my goal, people are not going to like what I'm doing along the way. But at the end of the day, who cares? Because like I said, they are not feeding you. They are not paying your bills. So they don't have an opinion, and an opinion does not matter. You cannot take that on. Look at the Beyoncés and the Rihannas, and your biggest social media person has a huge following. I'm sure if you go into their comments, there's somebody that actually, there's probably a few people that has something to say about their content in a negative way. Like I said, everybody's going to have a hater. Everyone's going to have people that has an opinion. But what do? We do not care because we're confident, because we love ourselves, because we value ourselves, because we know that we're taking the steps to reach our end goal. And no matter what people have to think about what we're doing, we're still going to take those steps. So you have to feel the fear and you have to do it anyway. So I want to make sure that you really take the time to heal and to grow. How can I start to develop confidence or gain confidence about myself? Why do I care so much about what people think about me? Like, you have to sit down and ask yourself all these questions and then ask the why, and keep asking yourself why until you get to the core of what it is and why you care. And before you know it, you can start taking the necessary steps so that you can heal that, so that will no longer be a factor. And then before you know it, you're putting yourself out there. You're doing the things that you couldn't even imagine that you'd be able to do because you stopped caring about what people think. Even if you want me to do some more videos about how to gain confidence, or, the about social media and how to actually put yourself, if you're someone who wants to put themselves out there on social media, or if it's about putting your business out there, whatever it is. Make sure you comment down below and let me know, because I can definitely give you some insight and just my advice on those type of things. But thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Muses. Like I said, more videos are to come. Since y'all love these videos so much, I am definitely looking forward to more videos. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what else you want to see. And until the next time, I'm out.